Hello, this is Algebra 2, topic 9-6, and on hyperbolas and standard form. So hyperbola is a set of all points of the plane such that the difference of their distances to two fixed points called foci is a given constant. So where an ellipse had your two focuses and everything was equal to the sum of them, which made an oval, a hyperbola, the difference is equal, which basically makes what looks like two parabolas, but it's more than just that. It's actually a hyperbola. And what we have here is HK is our center. That's actually already written for us over here, so I don't need to write it again. This distance from the center to our vertex is A. And then we've got B, which is from the center to an outside line. And if you'll notice that we've got kind of a box going right here. The diagonal of our center box, the diagonals become asymptotes for our graphs. And in fact, the focuses, as far as we're concerned for graphing them, are really just points that we're going to put out there. But C is the distance from the center to your focus. So A will take you just to the vertex, but C will take you all the way to the focus, and B, we use A and B to draw our box. So this is horizontal because the X comes first, and vertical, the Y comes first. A and B really don't matter which one's bigger or smaller, but they're just different. And to find out what C is, to find out where our foci are, we take A squared plus B squared. That will give us C squared, which again is the distance from the center to the focus. Let's see if we can go ahead and put this into practice. So here X is first, so this is a horizontal hyperbola. Our center, this is negative H, negative K, would be at 2, 3. I'm going to go ahead and fill out all this information first, and then I'm going to graph. Well, A, that would be the square root of 9, which is 3. B is the square root of 25, which is 5. And C would be 9 plus 25 equals 34. And the square root of 34 is approximately 5.8. So to get our foci, we're going to take our X value, because this is horizontal, and we're going to add and subtract 5.8. So 2 plus 5.8 is 7.8. We keep the same Y value. And then 2 minus the 5.8 gives us negative 3.8. And that's just the X value, comma, keep the Y value of 3. Now our vertices, we just take our X value and we add A, because this is horizontal, so 3 plus 2 makes 5, 3. And 2 minus 3 makes negative 1, 3. And now we're going to go ahead and start plotting our graph. So our center was at 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Our A is 3, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. B is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so now I'm going to draw my box. Now, from my box, I need to, well, draw my two diagonals. So I'm going to get a ruler. And we draw our asymptotes. Now let's go ahead and put our vertices. Those were at 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. And then over here. And now our foci, which is, instead of just 3, it's 5.8. So 3, 4, 5.8. And 3, 4, 5.8. Now, there's a lot drawn on this graph. So I'm going to go ahead and use a pen to draw my hyperbola. So I'm going to come from the vertex. I'm going to shoot up and try to hug my asymptote. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side for my vertice. I'm going to draw my hyperbola. This is a very wide hyperbola. Let's go ahead and look at our second example. This time the y is first, so it is vertical. Our center, this is minus h and minus k, so this would be at -2, 1. A would be the square root of 4, which is 2. B is the square root of 16, which is 4. And C, we do 4 plus 16 gives us 20. And the square root of 20 is approximately 4.5. So to find our foci, we're going to keep our x-coordinate this time because we're going vertical, so we're going to keep -2. And from our y-coordinate of 1, we're going to add 4.5. So 1 plus 4.5 is 5.5. And then -2, we're going to go 1 minus 4.5. And we get -3.5. From our vertices, again, we're keeping the same x values. And our y value of 1 is getting added 2, which makes 3. And then subtracting 2, which is -1. Now go ahead and start putting this on. So we're starting at -2, 1, 2, 1. A is 2 and it's vertical, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Those are actually our vertices, so I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and plot them as dots. B is 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we get a pretty wide box again. And now for our foci, that was 4.5. So 1, 2, so from here, we're going to go up 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. And 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So those are our foci, our vertices, and our center. Let's go ahead and draw our asymptotes. And this time I'm going to use a green pen. From the vertice, we want to swing to the asymptote, swing out to the asymptote. From our vertice, we want to swing out to our asymptote and swing out to our asymptote. And so we get another very wide hyperbola. Let's go ahead and do part C. Question number 3. X is first, so this is a horizontal parabola. So negative h, negative k, so we're at negative 1, positive 3. A would be the square root of 9, which is 3. B is the square root of 4, which is 2. And C, we do 9 plus 4, which gives us 13. And the square root of 13 is roughly 3.6. Now our foci, our y-coordinate is going to stay the same because this is horizontal. And we're just worried about our x-coordinate. Well, negative 1 plus 3.6 gives us 2.6. And negative 1 minus 3.6 gives us negative 4.6. For our vertices, we take negative 1 and we add 3, giving us 2. And we take negative 1 and we subtract 3, giving us negative 4. So that's all of our information. Now let's go ahead and start plotting it. Our center is at negative 1, 3. This is horizontal, and A is 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Those are our vertexes. It's 3.6 for our foci, so we're just going to go another half. Running out of room, so I just put lines for my little foci. My B is 2, so 1, 2. 1, 2. We draw our little box. Do our diagonals. And now we are ready to graph. Starting our vertex, we swing out to our asymptote. And here we have a much narrower hyperbola. And so that's how you graph these. You find out all of your information, you plot your center in your box, your vertices, and then you do your graph. You really don't need to plot the foci, but the foci are important, so we're going to go ahead and plot those anyway. Good luck on your assignment. Have a good day.